A quick new idea daily from the world's greatest TEDx talks. I'm your host, Tosa Leone, and this is TEDx Talks. As we are all aware, the global pandemic has caused safety restrictions that affect our daily routines. This is especially true of our educational institutions, where we have had to seriously rework the established structures of school and recreation to keep our kids educated and engaged. But anthropologist Dr. Amir says that when we look at the history of human evolution, the traditional childhood experience is actually pretty new. Today, the author shares a bit of the history of these cultural shifts and what the ramifications are for child development and learning. Some kids, like kids everywhere, spend a lot of time observing adults and incorporating their behaviors into their play. In fact, this is one of the reasons the play itself has evolved as a way to practice these skills in ways that are low cost. No one has to encourage kids to do this. They do it on their own. Because through unstructured play, children learn how to become adults. Another important benefit to this mixed-age society is that kids teach to and learn from one another. Younger kids benefit by learning from older kids who are only slightly better than them. And through teaching, older kids strengthen their own skills, as you may have experienced yourself. Teaching helps you learn. In our Western societies, kids here spend their development in a room with other kids their own age by design. Adults determine when kids eat, they determine when kids play, they even determine when kids can go to the bathroom. And the unstructured playtime of recess is now quickly becoming a structured activity. A strange byproduct of all this micromanaging is that we're teaching kids things that they don't even need to be taught. Kids don't need to be taught how to play. They don't even need to be taught how to talk. Really, you don't have to point to an apple and say this is an apple. Kids can also learn through exposure, like hearing you ask your husband for an apple and him handing you one apple. Then, when we take away unstructured play, we are in fact taking away the training wheels to adulthood that children have had for millennia. We are contributing to an increasingly mismatched environment. What's more, instead of letting kids develop foundational skills like problem solving, we are flipping to the back of the book to show them the answers. But that leaves them unprepared for all the new problems they're gonna face. This may be one of the reasons why the transition to college is so difficult for kids here, or why choosing a career path can feel so daunting. There's been very little space to explore. The lesson is not that we should go back to living life righteous or think that whatever is natural is what we should do. That's the naturalistic fallacy. But we will benefit from taking a broader perspective and understanding how our evolutionary history has shaped the way our minds develop. We all want the best for our kids. We want them to be independent, confident problem solvers. We want them to be happy. It's hard to study the long-term consequences of these changes, especially because they're happening so quickly. But there are some tried and true methods to raising kids that we have been using for millennia. Some of these methods you can start using now. Set up more mixed-age play days for your kids. Give them the room they need to make mistakes. Give them more unstructured playtime. In fact, this is not just an idea that's relevant for those who are raising kids, because even as adults, we are still developing. These lessons are applicable to you too. Allow yourself to make mistakes. Spend time with older family and younger friends. Give yourself some unstructured playtime. And perhaps recognize that the familiar culture all around you is in fact very strange. The TEDx talk you just listened to was recorded at a TEDx event in Boston, Massachusetts. On TEDx events are independently organized by volunteers who believe in TEDx missions of ideas worth spreading. Special thanks to the organizing team at TEDx Cambridge. When I listen to the full talk, find Dorsey's talk and more at TED.com/TEDxShorts. I'm Atosa Leone. Thanks for listening and see you next time.